Oh, I'm tired. Been a week.
It's been 2 weeks.
Yeah. I'm just referring to this
It's been
one
a long week.
specific.
Oh, yeah.
Next week for me is going to be really short.
Alex said he just woke up, so he'll be here in a moment.
Yeah, I saw it. I'm just waiting on.
Because
Nat won't be here tonight. This is a very busy month for me. Last weekend, my sister-in-law was in town. Tomorrow, my best friend's coming over. And in a couple weeks, my uncle, the same one that I was just talking about, and my aunt are coming to visit. So
Nice.
a lot going on. And then we've got the whole charity thing going on for the Hellfire Comm streams. So even though I'm not really involved with that.
I missed that one today.
There wasn't one today. It's every other
Yeah.
day. So there will be one tomorrow.
Good. I gotta update to Windows 11 tomorrow morning.
oof.
I'm sorry.
Well, I gotta do 3 things: update my BIOS, change one thing on my motherboard, and then I can update settings. That's it.
Hey, Alex.
Hey, what's up?
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Estoy bien.
E2.
Wait, did you say bien? I didn't hear that. Actually, I gotta turn on my be able to hear people music. I'm sorry, give me one second.
No. I tell you can let your cat orders from your captain. Yeah, who needs to?
Hey, this is not a Lucian problem. This is specifically a me problem.
No, but I do imagine Lucian, like, we're just in a port somewhere, and I'm just giving out orders, and Lucian's not responding. And, like, someone's like, so this guy's blind, is he deaf too? And we're like, no, he's just listening to music. And Lucian takes out his earbuds, and it's blasting death metal.
I was gonna say,
I did.
just walk in one day when we ask him a question. It's like, oh great, he's blind and deaf now.
But it's specifically death metal covers of classical music.
When piloting a vehicle, you can attempt a piloting check as a standard action to smash into the enemy vehicle.
Yeah, it's called ramming.
No,
That's
it's
why
called
there's like
collisions.
no, it's ramming because you have to call out ramming speed first.
This sounds made up, Bailey. I'm not gonna lie to you.
What are you talking about? I'm a savant with this. I know the rule book better than I know Pokemon.
Just the way your vocal inflections is not giving me a whole lot of confidence.
What about that is not instilling you with confidence? I am offended.
There's still something in there that I don't know.
So yeah. So your collision damage would be higher now.
You know what it is? You have the cadence of a pornographic actor.
I'm sorry, what?
You have the cadence of a pornographic actor. That's why.
I don't. What? No.
Yeah. You got the. Hello, ma'am. Did you order a sausage pizza?
No. No, I don't.
I beg to differ, Bailey.
I am not going to contest this because no. Because it's no contest that no.
Just because you're blind to the truth does not mean it's not standing right in front of you.
You're the blind one here.
And even he can see it. How obvious is it?
But can you see why kids love Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
Absolutely not. There's no nutritional value within that cereal.
What are you talking about? With the cinnamony swirls on every bite?
You don't eat cereal for the nutritional value.
You
The
eat
only
it to
reason you should eat is for nutritional value. And also mild pleasure. But only if there's nutritional value attached to it.
note to self: don't go to cocktail parties with this guy.
I thought you only eat
Going
cereal
to
for
in the
prizes.
first place.
Everything's gonna be all healthy. It's gonna be like vegetable jello and like finger sandwiches of like kale and other nonsense.
Lucian already makes healthy food, and it's bomb. I'll have you know. He's not Weight Watchers. He's better than Weight Watchers.
Well, okay, that's not exactly a high bar there.
You can't be Weight Watchers if you're blind. That's not how it works.
Dear God. Jesus Christ. It's like you guys have just been sitting on blind jokes your entire lives.
They keep falling in our laps. We can't see them coming.
Hey.
What the fuck?
Anyway,
If you're gonna ask what happened last time, I have no fucking idea.
We did a we did a ship. We did the shooty, and it blew up.
We did a ship.
Yep.
I'm gonna be honest. I have no idea.
There were like
That's
there were like
fine.
living creature ships that like 5 of them showed up.
That's right. The swarm ships.
Yep.
Mhm.
We blew up
ship.
one.
I don't even remember where we were going. I don't remember where we were going or what we were doing that interrupted.
You're going to Finnegan.
Why were we going to Finnegan?
There's a race there.
So that's okay.
Yeah.
The race. Yes, that's what I couldn't remember. Okay, gotcha.
We're entering car races now.
And the Galactic Federation or whatever they were that was helping us against the swarm ships.
Yep.
Almost
Totally did not think you're a pirate.
almost
at all.
caught Captain Jack Sparrow.
Well, except you weren't in the room.
I realized actually later that night after that session
Mhm.
that I could have cast invisibility on myself.
You could have. Could have worked.
I mean, why rely on a dice roll when the door is right there? It'd be funny, but still. It would have been amazing if you'd failed by 1 though.
Well, there's no roll for invisibility. I mean, I guess there's some
You'd
kind of
be
check
invisible.
involved.
Perception from them?
They have to be
guess.
able to see invisibility somehow, and I'm not even sure
You
how
roll
that works with
perception, you roll
screens.
stealth.
I guess it would be stealth versus perception, but you have like probably a stupid high bonus.
You get a plus 20 if you're standing absolutely still. You get a minus 10 if you're moving. Yeah, that's it.
Keynote
Well,
Seeds did that before.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, because the cloak that I had back in the previous campaign kind
Okay.
of worked similarly.
Okay. Well, anyway,
Yeah, so we're heading to Finnegan.
pod racing. Got it.
Not quite pod racing, but we're getting there. You're going to a qualifying race for the big race later.
Oh
Where the
boy.
champions all meet up and big money happens. You know, that's totally did not steal this idea, by the way. Not original idea.
I mean, I'm just thinking how it was around this level in the last campaign that we had that tournament.
You know what? maybe there's some continuity things that happen around the same time when I'm getting things ready. Okay.
I'm also wondering if Sunpuncher would be interested in this contest.
It's a contest of speed, not strength.
Right, but if you're able to fight each other, then
It's true.
who is he to complain?
It's not. I don't think it's physical confrontation per se,
Hmm.
like that, or unless you're riding on like a hover bike or something. So
So if you haven't seen like Wacky Races or Speed Racer, I don't think you're quite there. For Feiwei, it's Redline because he's anime.
I mean, Speed Racer's also anime.
Speed Racer OG anime.
Speed Racer's more anime than Redline is.
Tis true, but it was also like just a morning cartoon show.
Yeah, and so is
I'm more of
Pokemon.
a-
And so is Pokemon and Sailor Moon.
Actually,
I think I'm more of a Hot Wheels, the animated series type of guy.
oh my god.
God, that's a fucking. No, I'm thinking of something different.
Sailor Moon was a weekday afternoon show for me.
The thing you said Hot Wheels animated. I don't know why I jumped to the NASCAR animated series.
I don't remember NASCAR. I remember Hot Wheels.
There was definitely
Hot Wheels Battle Force 5. That is what I'm talking about. I don't remember the fucking NASCAR one. That's crazy.
yeah no that one was a weird one.
Oh, this looks kind of dope. Wait, do I remember this? Actually,
It
I
was like
feel like I kind of remember this. Did
it
this
was like
fuck?
early. It was an early 2000s thing.
I was a child.
And I specifically know about it because one of my neighbors had the toys for it.
Yo, oh my god, memory unlocked, I think. I think I did watch this as a kid.
I don't know if I ever
Yeah.
saw the show. I knew about the toys.
Welcome to the start of the race, everybody. You land on Finnegan, you unload your car.
This show
There's some
fucked
other
me.
cars here, obviously.
Obvious.
I mean,
What are we talking about? Like,
so yeah, you have to sign in, obviously. So you get when you go to register, they look at you and who are we putting this under?
who's signing up?
Yeah.
I don't know the team name.
A team name or just a racer's name?
Whatever.
Are you doing it? Are you, is Jack taking the reins on that?
I mean, I'm deferring to him because he's the captain of this motley crew.
Is this regulated or connected to any kind of law enforcement?
They're probably monitoring.
Or is this pretty underground?
Loosely connected. Although there's a lot of gambling that happens on these races, so you know.
Just use our ship name.
I wouldn't.
No?
Put the name down as Eric Sparrow.
Eric Sparrow. Awesome. They're like, okay,
Eric?
Eric Sparrow.
Yeah, nobody's heard of him.
I mean, you're not wrong. I'm gonna
They
Google
put
that
your
name
name
right
down
now.
and be like, all right. Here's the waivers. I mean, the basic waiver, in case of like crashes, injury, death, that type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a guy from the Tony Hawk game.
It's he's actually one of the greatest video game villains ever. And for whatever reason, he's coming back in the Pro Skater 3+4 HD thing, even though that's
Nice.
a time paradox.
Oh no, Snake.
Powerful.
Snake.
He grinded through time and space.
Hold up, but the sickest 360 pop shove it
If you
ever.
if you've never seen the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater timeline, look it up because people made a shit post timeline for the Tony Hawk series. Anyway,
How the hell is there continuity in a Tony
I'll
Hawk
be
game?
watching short form video essay contents about that later.
anyway, yeah, Jack looks through the forums. Do I need to roll perception to see anything funny, or is it pretty above board? Pretty standard.
Pretty standard.
Okay.
Just just they're not legally liable if you die, injured, etc.
Yeah, go ahead and sign it as Eric Sparrow, which means nothing because that's not my real name. But do I need a bluff check for that to forge a
No,
signature?
they kind of expect people not to use their
Okay,
real
fair.
name.
Yeah. I would have just gone with Sparrow, but I think just going by Sparrow would be a bit too obvious. So a full name is a bit more innocuous.
So yeah.
Is this a one-person vehicle race or?
Nope.
Okay.
You can have as many people as you want in your vehicle.
Well, I mean, technically, I think our vehicle can only fit like 3 people or something in it.
You get 4 in there last time.
I'm gonna say we did like four or five something. I know that
I
one
think it
rental
fits more
vehicle
than
we did was big, but the one we bought, I don't know how big it is.
I think I looked it up like at the time that we bought it, and it doesn't have enough capacity for all of us.
Oh my goodness. It's
Yeah,
fine.
well, honestly, I might end up just being the vehicle expert in this and also tricking that out too.
So yeah. Obviously, the rules state no this is a pure race. Don't mess with your opponents or their cars or, attack or, that type of stuff.
Uh-huh.
However, everyone knows that that's not true.
Kimbo!
So, yeah, everyone knows that's kind of guidelines.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't get caught. It's the general rule.
So it's the tuning exams.
Exactly.
Oh God.
Speaking of not getting caught,
Mm-hmm.
where's my icon? I'm sorry. God damn it. I hate my mouse. I hate it. What's going on? What's actually going on? Why is it just clicking over and over again? Okay. Well, my mouse is actually glitchy. Lovely. I guess my browser is glitching. What is going fucking on, bro? Okay. I mean, I wanted to like roll stealth for fucking Cypherx, but I might have to restart my computer. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
I'm guessing Alt F4 or Alt Tab or whatever is not working.
You know what? That's a.
But yeah.
Shit. No, possibly not.
Some of the other races, they're prepping their cars up. They got their teams on it.
Do I recognize anyone?
Yeah, you could. Roll me. Is it culture in this game? It's culture, I believe, in this game.
Oh, I actually have ranks in culture? Why the fuck did I put ranks in culture? Okay.
Yeah, roll me a culture check.
Sure. Oops. Forgot to
Oh,
change that.
well, that's perfect.
DC minus 5
yeah.
on those things.
Oh, wait a minute. I also have I could also do that because I actually have a bonus for that.
hmm
Because I could use Ace Pilot. Finally.
Yeah.
I rolled worse.
Well, so I would be rolling to recognize the people. Drake would be rolling to check out the vehicles.
And the people.
Yeah, his covers people too.
Oh yeah, famous pilots. Yeah.
You definitely recognize a few smugglers. There's at least 2 smugglers in this race. Pretty minor guys, but you know.
Just one guy
They do
over
well
there
enough.
named Ban Polo.
No, his name is Hans Group. Yeah, yes, Nat. I
Yeah.
will accept my frying pan or slipper, whatever, later.
And then
Posthumously.
yeah, these cars are most definitely not standard that you know, that you see. They're all tweaked up.
Twerked.
Yeah, God, I can't even.
Just gonna
they've all got that suspension in them.
just gonna move
Look,
right
some
on
of them
past
might
that
have
one.
the hydraulics, okay? Some of them might be able to twerk, is what I'm saying.
Oh God,
Oh, ours definitely can. I want to install hydraulics at some point.
no.
It's very
Do you have the info on our vehicle? Does anyone have that?
Good
Actually,
question.
no. Or do I? I don't know. Did he post it in? Yeah, you posted it in the Discord thing,
Did I pin that?
right? I don't know if you pinned it, but I feel like you posted it somewhere.
No, did not pin it.
Yeah, I don't think you pinned it. I think you just like threw it in whatever week we were.
Hmm.
Um, oh yeah, I was using this one for my own thing. I believe it was like a level 8 something, wasn't it? Was it the armored transport?
I think so. Sounds very familiar. Land vehicles, armored transport. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right, I got your thing. We'll upgrade this as time goes on.
Okay, yeah, you. Oh no, wait, that's there. Oh no, that's way back on the 2nd.
I took some scrolling up,
But anyway,
hey, Ken, you want to pin that?
sure.
It's
Yeah,
on the
this thing.
second if you already scrolled back down.
Yeah. This thing only has room for one person, or like a driver and one passenger.
Guess what? It doesn't. It has more now. It's called modifications.
Well, it wouldn't be
What's
very
mean?
good for private security or military deployment if it can only house a driver and a passenger.
It's true.
I'll take the first roll, please.
Oh, speaking of rolls,
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, do your things.
19,
Whoa.
19, 13.
These are pretty good.
Take it. Um, Cypherx wants to sneak around the cars and kind of just like look at them, checking for
Cypherx
anything
gets caught
fishy.
immediately.
On a 36?
Oh, on a 36. No, you're right.
Yeah, I was gonna feel like what?
Oh, I honestly didn't
Oh,
see
roll
the stealth
twice.
check. I didn't know. I wasn't paying attention because that was while you were having trouble.
Yeah, okay.
I guess it's a you roll twice and take the better result thing.
No, it was my mouth. I
Just
Oh.
a buffered input.
computers hate me. Okay, computers just find a way to hate me. But I love my computer. I don't care what it thinks about me.
Oh, see, computers hate me and I hate them. We are not the same.
It's a weird mutual agreement between me and my PC.
I used to say that's why I went into computer science so I could learn to control them, but they won because I didn't graduate.
I gotta update my stuff tomorrow, so me and my PC will have some quality time in the morning.
Oh,
I
honeymoon.
I dread the day when I have to upgrade to Windows 11. Hopefully,
Oof.
it never comes.
It's not. It won't be that bad. I
It
just
will
gotta
be that
update
bad.
the BIOS.
There is a devastating bug in Windows 11 that screws with one of the plugins that I have to use with OBS.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, I don't have that, so
yeah. It's a
I've heard a lot of bad things about it.
also yeah. Just I've heard nothing good about it aside from the flaws. But
Yeah, everyone I've heard mention it has hated it.
So yeah, I'm avoiding that shit like the fucking plague. We'll just get Windows 12, which will also be bad, but
you can also you can still buy digital licenses for Windows 10, and you can actually download and install it for free. You're just limited on some personalization options
they're
until
just
you get the license.
discontinuing the support after I think October or something.
I think they already discontinued it, or
But
maybe
yeah, so I'm
they
gonna
just stopped selling it. Aside from a really obnoxious path to get to their digital store. But anyway,
Yep. So yeah, we're gonna Cypherx can kind of hang around, do check some things out. It seems all pretty above board.
Okay, no, it doesn't look like anybody fucking around or anything. Okay.
Well, not with the you know they're fixing their car up a little here or there.
no one's
I mean,
sabotaging each other.
like
No.
no oil slicky business. Any like any weird upgrades that
Nothing
might
obvious.
stand out.
No
Okay.
banana peels.
Nope.
Bombshells.
No upside down item boxes.
there are computers on board these things, right?
I mean, yeah.
Could Cypherx like do that thing that cats do when they like just rub themselves really close on stuff? And then I want to use his conductive plating. Just want to like send a couple like shocks of electricity through the through the car, just rubbing on it.
All right. Electricity happens. So nothing too wrong seems to happen with the car though.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I doubt it does anything.
I'm not strong enough to get it to go. All right.
Yep.
He'll keep rubbing for a little while because that's his prerogative. But eventually, he's gonna get yelled at by a stream, so he's gonna have to find something else to do.
He's going to get yelled at by the people that own the car because you would have to
That
probably.
breaks stealth.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, this is true too.
So
Yeah, he's a
when
cat rubbing and get something. It's natural stealth.
they shoo the cat away as soon as they see him. The stray cat.
Let me see. I don't know where Cypher's would go. He'd probably like. Let's see.
He would certainly set up to live stream from the vehicle during the race.
Oh well, yeah, but he's basically already set up for that. So in the meantime, he would probably
or
try
would
to
he be
like,
in the stands so he could commentate from the side?
No, he'd be with Lush. I don't know. I think he's just gonna go around and like annoy people.
Are any of these vehicles ours, or are they just
I believe the one at the bottom is.
okay?
Oh, is it this one?
Yeah. I believe that's the one we
Oh.
used last time.
Oh yeah, we used that one last time. That was yeah.
That's a different campaign.
Yes, that is, yeah.
So when's the first race?
Well, after it begins in a day, so you got today to kind of like tweak it out or tweak your car up, get it. Oh my god, I can't speak today. We're good. We'll get through this.
You are strong. You are a native English speaker.
Oh my goodness. Ugh. But yeah. So it's gonna be, it's gonna be a few days of racing. 2 days of racing, essentially. Cross country racing. Not like circuit stuff.
It's a tour de whack.
Cypherx is dipping his tail in the water and trying to electrocute fish and kill them.
That thing is a
Doesn't
menace
really
to
work.
society.
Well, you don't kill any fish because it just goes along the surface and planes.
You get them eventually.
You need a much stronger shock to travel very far through ocean water.
Yeah, but I think those fish might have more than just 7 HP.
That too.
I don't know. Certain fish, I think they got like -1 HP low key. Certain fish.
But yeah, so
Yeah,
we
you
get
can't until you overcharge a jellyfish or something.
So do we have any upgrades on our vehicle, or is it just standard?
pretty
It's-
standard right now.
Okay.
Aside from a pocket dimension inside that allows more of us to be in there.
We're just kind of imagining that it's bigger than it's supposed to be. We're just ignoring that part of the description.
Okay, let me copy this.
Just
All right.
scribble through the one passenger.
Yeah, it can fit more people now. Most definitely.
One driver, and we'll say 6 passengers, so there's room.
Yeah. You
Basically
guys have
just-
modified it for your needs at this point.
We just basically turned it into an APC.
If this thing is 10 foot wide and 20 foot long, how is it that it only fits 2 people?
designed to only
He's gotta
fit
It's
fit
two
got a
the
lot
people.
of
engine.
armor.
Like,
It very thick armor, and I guess
A
I found
thicker
some-
engine.
I found something similar that's level 10, but it can actually fit
All
4
right.
people.
So the next day starts up, right?
is anyone taller than
And
7 feet?
I don't think so.
I know. I think
I don't
Lucian's
actually
kind
know
of tall,
how
but not
tall
that tall.
Jack is supposed to be.
Is he like actual Jack Sparrow height? Because I feel like Johnny Depp is low-key short.
He's pretty short, but tieflings are like different. Average height 5 to 7 feet. So yeah, he's fine. Go ahead.
anyway, so we're starting from the city. Obviously, we're starting here.
Mm-hmm.
And they give you the roadmap. You're going to another city up the coastline, essentially, 2 days away. So, yeah, gun goes off.
Alright.
Everyone takes off. You're all pretty even in speed. And then we move over to here first.
Who is driving?
Good
'Cause I'm
question.
gonna say Karina is probably not.
Not a vehicle driver, only a spaceship pilot.
Yep.
I mean, I guess it could be me.
Yeah. Drake's good.
Okay then.
All right. These guys have a little bit better acceleration, so they're going to start just ahead of you.
God help me if I remember what the hell I can even, or what you can even do in a car.
Do we need our tokens on the map?
No, just the car.
I'm not
You
right.
should be able to control the car.
Okay.
All right, that's
Unless
fine.
I bust out my motorcycle, I imagine not.
I'm gonna say it kind of looks a little like this. Right now.
There's a bigger, hoverier version of our thing behind us.
Yes.
And man, all these vehicles are facing the wrong way.
That they are.
That one's driving sideways.
You know, I can fix this really quickly.
There, I fixed ours.
Oh yeah, you can just flip them.
Look at that. Bam.
but you turned us upside down.
No, it's
And
a matter of
inside out.
perspective.
There you go. See?
See, well, now one's driving the complete wrong way.
It's still driving sideways. It's drifting like the Pixar movie Cars.
It's just drifting around the
It's
corner.
fucking
All right.
sick.
Turn
Deja
left,
vu.
go
Deja
right.
vu.
I have been in this place before. Actually, this map does look kind of familiar.
What? Never. All right. So now we get to do vehicle combat again. Woo!
Ooh.
Yay, I get to find the rules for that. Yay.
On the page that has the vehicle info, just click here for remaining rules on vehicles. That will take you to the remaining rules on vehicles.
Got it. That's a convenient link.
All right. So we do pilot actions. Woo!
Sick.
What the hell can I do with this thing?
You better deja vu the fuck out of this guy. We can't get out fucking styled on, dude.
We're in an armored transport. What do you want me to do?
I want you to drift this thing into the sun. Let's go.
I think that will kill us.
Or
Maybe
will
if
we
we had a
become
certain
stronger?
Maybe if we had a certain four-armed dude with us, we wouldn't burn alive, but
No,
Eat
you
up.
would all burn
Just-
alive. He'd be fine. Actually, Tickle would probably have been okay too.
Would have survived for a little bit. If he got out, he'd be fine.
Well, I mean, I could also just turn unsubstantial and just probably run through the sun.
Yeah. That's one of the hardest things I've ever heard in my entire life.
Okay, so we're gonna roll the piloting checks first.
Yeah, that should be all good. Yeah.
All right. So gonna have one of them have this. One guy is really good. And 5. Okay, cool. All right. So what did you want to do as your piloting action?
That's a very good question.
Mhm. Has a lot of similar things like evade, keep pace, slow down, speed up, trick move.
Where are these actions at? Because those are not on the page that I
Yeah.
pointed to.
Yeah.
Well, they're I'm looking at vehicle chases in 282 and 283, but you don't have the book, which is unfortunate because I'm reading them.
I'll find it.
There we go.
Boink.
Vehicle chases.
Yep. Got it.
Yep.
And there's actually a thing you could do during combat, like collisions. That was fun.
Yeah, I saw ramming as an option on the other page.
When piloting a vehicle, you can attempt a piloting check. DC that plus that. That's actually kind of hard. Oh, it's just no, that's actually not that bad. And you can run into people and damage them.
Let's see.
Okay, they're gonna use that. Okay, they pass that one. Pass theirs, fail, fail, fail. Or pass.
I guess I'll go for a trick.
Okay.
At the behest of our butler here. He challenged me to drift. I am going to drift.
Lucian did not. That was me. That was me. Lucian did not. He would never.
Would
He would
pass
honestly.
you would pass that DC then. Very good.
I just picture it as the way you do the Lucian voice. It just makes me think of Super Kami Guru from DBZ or Bridge. Do I drift?
All right. So now we're going to resolve all this stuff. So this guy is going to keep his momentum going forward. So you're not attempting to speed up. So what would end up happening here? Okay, that's what happens.
Faye, are you going to use the gutter to get a speed boost around the corner?
You're just making me think of one scene.
but
But not from what you think.
Really? Somebody stole the idea. Huh?
All right, now we're going to combat. What do you want to do? you guys go. What do you guys want to do in combat?
Is anyone attacking us?
You don't know yet. This is the first round.
Can we ready in action?
I mean, it's up to you.
How do we want to play this race, guys? I got questions.
Uh-huh.
Well, the rules, when we signed up, the rules said that it was just a speed race. That
Yep.
it was not about actually fighting each other. But they also,
Mhm.
at some point, it was said either by the people that were signing us up or by the omnipotent voice of the GM that everyone knows.
It is very commonly known that things happen out on the race.
I mean,
Yeah.
shit, my character could tell you that.
But I also don't want our group to be the first one, just in case, no one else fights and we get in trouble.
Lucian slowly lowers his gun.
So that's why I'm like ready in
And they're
action
all-
if anyone else
They're
fights.
they're always they're all kind of happen simultaneously, so it's kind of one of those
Okay.
things. So yeah, the big car next to you is going to go ahead and do a thing.
Um,
Call that.
Uh,
I need to look at my thing real quick.
spells that target a creature can't be used on a vehicle, can they?
no.
Depends. There are creatures inside them.
True that.
Okay, so let's
I'm
see.
gonna-
Let's see if they hit the guy in front of them. They missed. Thanks to that
Lucian's gonna-
person's there was a giant cannon boom from your right as you see sand and debris
Listen.
fly up from where
Is that them?
Yep.
Okay. Ah, shit.
Where did the cannon come from? Who knows?
I mean, it's mounted on top of it.
No, it isn't.
Are you sure?
So we don't
It
know.
wasn't there when inspection happened.
We don't know who fired and who was fired upon.
It was shooting at the guy in front.
Yeah,
Which makes
and
sense.
we very well know who the hell shot it.
Yeah, it was very obvious. There is some fire exchanges happening behind you, as you can hear some gunshots going off behind you.
Lucian's gonna click his watch 2 times. His pocket.
Oh,
I want to cast a spell too for that.
I also have to want to ask about a spell, but you go first, Anna.
Anna?
Oh, I didn't know you were done.
Yeah, I said I wanted to ask about it, but I said you go first.
Oh no, Alex.
Oh, yeah, that he did his thing.
Okay.
No, sorry.
I'm using remote operation on the car that had the cannon.
Okay.
So roll it.
If you have the spell entered in your spell list, click the dice that's on the side, on the left side.
Yep. Yep, yep, yep.
Oh.
How can I have a duplicate of the target control appears within your reach? What the fuck?
I keep telling you guys, I have cool shit that I haven't been able to use.
The target has no controls. The spell fails.
And that's why you didn't want to drive.
Yeah.
You can
Fair
attack
enough.
with their stuff now, right? Can't you? Good
As
lord.
long as they
Yes.
stay in range.
Or you could just outright stop them
Why would I do that?
so that we have an advantage over them.
I'm
Like,
gonna
There's
use their
also-
shit. Get
Does it
everyone
stop
else
them
to
from
not be
controlling it?
able-
No.
No, it's basically we fight for the controls.
Okay.
I would assume.
or if we're up on like a cliff, you could just drive them right off of it.
Well, it depends on what she's trying to control, because I think it would be more complex to control the entire vehicle than a turret.
The steering wheel is
I
is a
mean,
control system.
Would also
I was
probably have
going with
more protections.
control. You know, like I was gonna steer him into another vehicle, kind of thing. Two birds,
Similar-
one stone. You know.
Similar wavelength.
Yeah.
Okay. What did you need, Spar?
I wanted to see how this spell, if it would cause a vehicle to move at half speed, or if it would cause the pilot to have slower reaction time if I hit the pilot with it.
I can give the pilot a negative, yeah.
Okay.
Would that stack with the, or well, I mean, depends. I guess it depends on who you do it on. But would that stack with the trick penalty I put on the people behind us?
It depends on what penalty you enact, because
Well, it's a -2 to their piloting for anybody that's behind us.
right, I don't know what penalty would come from this spell if I used it, because it would basically be used in a homebrew kind of way.
Well, I will.
I'll take care of it.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're gonna say that's okay, I'll try to hit the pilot for the vehicle in front of us.
Okay.
I will say that with at least on the thing with the gun, you could technically
They rolled a 26.
Yeah, they pass.
Well, I mean,
Did I suck?
but yeah, that you can use that spell like that. That's fine. We'll adjust things.
It is a beautiful day out here on the beach.
All right. Okay. The car in front of you doesn't do anything offensive. All right, we'll go back to piloting.
Well, wait. What about Anna's remote operation?
I mean, that's technically a piloting thing.
Oh, well, she said
What's
she
it?
was trying to take control of the entire vehicle. Is that something that's allowed?
Ooh.
As
Because
part of concentrating on the spell, you and only you can use these hollow controls to operate a target as if you were able to touch its actual controls. The spell ends if the target moves out of range. So basically, she just has to keep concentration up, and I'm not sure what the opposing roll is to wrest control from her.
It's like
Fort half.
42.
targets one operable technological device no larger than a vehicle that is not a starship.
Which is that.
So
I read things very well this time.
it sounds like he can control a vehicle.
I mean,
saving
it's what it's
throw
for.
yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Okay, unless the vehicle has spell resistance, it just works.
Yeah. Okay.
It
Yeah, I
just
guess
works,
it
Todd
will.
Howard.
Piloting checks from people.
Oh my god.
uh,
The
Yeah,
dune buggy does that, passes what they're doing.
does Anna also need to do a piloting if she's trying to control a vehicle?
No, she's not actually like piloting.
Even if I try to steer it into another vehicle?
Okay, then yes, I would have you make a piloting check.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do I?
They're gonna make their piloting check, and now I do the ones behind us. Behind you
They-
guys.
They've
One
got
is
minus
that.
twos. Wow.
Yikes.
Watch her fucking start critting.
Okay, two of them pass. What they're doing.
I have
That's
to
killing him right.
I have to declare my action before to check, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go for speed up.
Ooh, okay. It's 17 plus your vehicle's item level, so your item level's 8.
25.
Okay. Yep.
Do you want my to?
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna make it go into.
Oh my
Um,
god.
Does it look like it could catch up to the vehicle in front of it or the one next to it?
Which one are you targeting?
You're the one
Whichever
next
had
to
the
it.
cannons.
You're the one next to the thing.
Oh, gonna make it go to
Unless
the
you
one
want to
in
ram
front
your
of
own vehicle, which I
No, no,
don't. I
no.
won't stop you.
Yeah, the one in front of it, preferably.
Could she and get a speed and give us a speed boost?
Well, okay,
Ah.
my roll isn't as bad as it seems.
No, you didn't pass that, but
But it didn't fail by more than 5.
nope.
So we still will move forward, but like after the
You won't get the additional space now.
Or you know what? There's a vehicle behind us, right?
There's 3 of
Several.
them behind you.
Soon to be 4.
I don't even know which one we are at this point. I'm confused.
So we're this one. You're
one here.
controlling this one.
Okay. Yeah, this vehicle. I'm gonna make it crash into this one by making it slow down and then kaboom.
It might not catch that vehicle.
The one behind us?
No, we're going
You're
that
going
way.
right to left.
Oh. That's why I'm even more confused.
Yeah, there were 3 vehicles behind us, soon to be 4 behind us.
Markers are so tiny. I'm just going to put a bunch of colors on
Yep.
it so we can tell that one's ours.
I'm also not used to racing
Yeah.
the opposite direction.
On a related
when you
note,
get
happy
this
Pride.
car,
What'd you say, Anna?
All right.
I'm
That's
saying
so
we'll be able to
tight.
catch this car right here, this one. You know?
It's behind you.
Yeah. I want to crash it into that one.
Okay, roll pilot check.
They're basically just slamming on the brakes of the massive cannon.
Pretty
vehicle.
much, yeah. And just kind of like twisting it so it goes a little sideways. Maybe.
That'll hit.
Woohoo.
That one doesn't have the best AC. Okay, so we're gonna move.
So we do move forward a position, but the difference is like we still move forward a lane. The difference is that if I had passed, we would have moved forward immediately.
And then moved
If
an
you
extra
had
one.
two, you would have been up here.
No, we do move forward one additional zone.
But they
Yeah.
do as well with their move.
They do as well.
Oh, okay.
They are continuing to move forward. So basically,
well,
you're just nullifying your speed.
Yeah. Speed up would move up 2, whereas their action would only move 1, assuming that They're just doing a keep pace or whatever.
Well, no, they'd have to be
Okay.
doing a speed up also to be or to be staying ahead of us.
No.
Yes.
No.
Mm-mm.
No, because if we're only moving up one each round and they're only moving up one each round, then they stay ahead of us.
Yeah, but I did speed up, which would move us forward one additional zone.
You didn't
But
pass.
you didn't pass.
The vehicle later moves forward one additional zone in the chase progress phase, even on a failed check, unless you fail to check by 5 or more.
Right.
So
but they also move up one with their action for the round.
I get what
Yeah,
he's
but-
saying now. Okay, but for right now, you're there. It says later.
Right, and yeah, so like with the end of that combative round, we would be caught, or we would be in pace with them.
Yes. But right now we're not in that. We're in the
Yeah,
combat.
because we
round.
still have we still have stuff to do. Speaking of which, Ken,
Mhm.
Lucian would like to try something.
Sure. Meanwhile, I'm gonna roll the damage for what they did to that other vehicle. Okay.
Wow.
Dear Lord.
Collisions are big.
Mm-hmm.
You guys,
Also-
you
that
guys
was just a
personally,
good roll.
yeah. You guys have an 8d10 in your collisions.
Well, for that controlled vehicle, yeah.
No, your vehicle.
Our vehicle?
Yours.
What?
8d10 attack collision.
Mm-hmm.
Right, but we didn't collide into anything with our car.
No,
Yeah.
that's what ours would be,
He's
which is
saying-
also what that one is.
That what? No,
Yes.
we would. How does that work? Because we used their car to attack them.
I'm just telling
They
you
have the
your
same
stats.
damage.
They have the same damage
okay.
roll.
Okay, that makes more sense.
A lot of them are pretty standardized when they're certain levels.
Mm-hmm.
Well, right, just saying like, oh, it's going off of our attack dice. It's like,
He didn't say it was going off ours. He just said it was the same thing that ours has.
well, okay, so yeah,
All right.
clarifying.
Combat phase.
Oh my god, that's a holy shit.
That's a
Jesus.
wall of text.
You don't need each level of the spell in there.
Will negates. Okay, that's fine. It is one round. Okay, so this is a full round casting action, so you have to wait.
Okay, that's fine. Just let me know when it pops off.
It's a full round casting time.
So yeah, it'll be like, or it'll be at the
Next
start of the
turn.
next thing. Yeah.
Next combat phase. Boom. Anyone else want to do anything?
Can I can't trick attack a vehicle, can I?
No,
No.
not really aware.
Yeah.
It's different if it's a robot because it has a bit of agency for itself.
Is that car still moving after that collision?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna make it hit the one next to it.
You have to do
This
that.
car.
Yeah,
You have to do that next round.
Yeah, ramming
Okay.
is a piloting action.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Your combat round would be spent concentrating on the spell, I assume.
No, concentration spells are different.
Yeah, I could cast
Yeah.
another one.
As long as
she
it doesn't break
cast-
concentration.
Yeah.
I think she can shoot.
I can, but
Yeah.
nobody's really shooting, right?
No, people are shooting.
They're
are.
shooting with
Everybody
They-
but us is shooting.
I think they're shooting with the vehicle weapons,
Mhm.
which ours doesn't have, I'm pretty sure.
No, not yet.
I mean, there's
You guys haven't been in one of these races yet, so I didn't think you'd put a weapon on it just yet. It's just been kind of your like back and forth type of vehicle.
Damn it! I should have bet money on this race.
Too bad.
Yeah, I'll think about it later.
Is hardness? Does hardness reduce damage from spells, or is it only like physical damage?
Normally it's applied to physical damage, but
it's-
I'll see what happens.
Okay. So the problem is my spells designate a creature as a target, so
I found a spell I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use Misfire.
Like you could attack a creature inside of a
Yeah.
vehicle.
yeah. Well, if I
You
can see
definitely
them,
can. This is what I'm gonna use on the cannon that they used.
Misfire.
Yep.
Well, also, should I be trying to get ahead of everybody, or like where should I be maneuvering
I mean,
us?
we're trying to win the we're trying to win the race. Trying to win the
Yeah.
race.
Yes,
would
but there's
just try to
also
keep pace with the guy in front of us for the most part.
right, but there's also the guy with the giant fuck off cannon behind us.
Well, I just took out the cannon.
For one round, but
Yeah.
also you're controlling them, so
Yeah.
That particular racer is very confused at the moment.
what the
why'd
fuck?
I slam?
What the
Why'd
fuck,
I
Jerry?
slam on
Why'd
the
you do
brakes
that?
there?
Yeah.
Fucking hunk
I
of
didn't
shit.
slam on the brakes.
Uh, I'm gonna.
Golden things possessed or
Oh, wait,
something.
nope. Do not apply trick attack.
All right, yeah. I gotta roll their will save, but they might have passed that. Oh wait, no. It's an
That would be a
object.
will save for the object. Yeah, that's
Yeah, it doesn't have a will, so yeah, it just misfires. Damn it.
that's really weird that it has a will save on that.
I guess some objects could be sentient, so
Technically,
Well,
I
that's
probably
nope.
target
That sure doesn't.
cyborg stuff.
that sure didn't end sentence.
all right. So here's what happens here. Boop at the end of the turn. All right. So now that you guys are ahead by 2, I believe. Yeah, you guys are technically ahead by 2 now. All right, so here we go again. Piloting checks.
I already said what I want to plan on doing, so I'm just.
All right, the dune buggy thing is doing a thing. Wow, and they fail miserably at it.
um.
Oh my god, they failed so bad.
Yeah. Yikes.
Well, they're going to slow down definitely off of this.
Crap. I want to find the stupid thing so I know what the check is for it.
Passed. Fail. Pass. Pass. Okay, cool. All right. So Anna, what did you want to do?
I'm gonna make the big cannon guy hit this guy over here.
Roll the piloting check.
I did 23.
23. That'll hit him. Okay. Cool. So now we're going to resolve. Once I see Feiwi, I need your piloting check, I believe.
Yeah, I just want to make sure I'm like see because not all the actions are on the same page.
No,
It's a little annoying.
slightly. Damn it, they missed. I'm so mad.
It happens.
Yeah, bad rolls, huh?
Ah,
uh, well, I mean, if I'm ever just trying to up, how does distance work for the lanes? Like,
why?
like feet range? Because I don't want to break Karina's connection to the big giant transport thing.
It's okay if you do. I could just connect to something else.
So far, they're in range.
Kim, I'm sorry. I just realized that this spell is useless in this situation. I thought I could do more than this, but I
Well,
can't.
you just wasted a spell.
I guess I'll fucking still use it. God damn it. It might not be useless.
All right, I suppose I'll just go for speed up again then.
Sounds good.
Eventually.
Ooh.
Right on the money.
Yeah, perfect. All right, so here's what's going to happen on the move. We're going to get here, we're going to go here, and then these guys will be back here. All right, then I'm going to roll the thing.
Well, it's funny because apparently I can never fail the speed up. Or by more than 5.
You say that, and now the next time you try to do it, you're gonna fail.
No, I literally have a 21 for
It's 21 for his bonus, so he can't
Still.
fail by more than 5.
modifier.
Okay then.
All right. So they failed to do their thing. That's awesome. Meanwhile, shots are fired on the back.
Are these car shots or gunshots?
Like gunshots.
Blaster
Okay.
shots.
Yeah. Not everyone has enough money to trick out their vehicle, like with a cannon.
Yeah, we need a special episode. We need a special week. Pimp my space ride.
Space my space my pimp red.
All right, so there we go. Boom, boom. I calculated everything back here. Do you guys want to do anything?
I need a will save.
Okay, on the buggy.
Yeah, whoever, yeah.
Okay, they're good. No, not that good. 20.
My fault. I have not dealt with spell DCs in a second. Hold on. I gotta go to my thingy. Second level. What? God damn it! Just fucking passes. Golly.
So sorry. All right,
I'm going to cast a spell.
go ahead.
I don't think I copied the entire description of that item, but I'll check that in a minute. I'm going to cast Death's Door on the pilot of the buggy, if I can target them.
Yeah, I think that would work. Oh no. Fortitude. Okay. Ow. Oh no.
No, they fail.
Oh no!
They take 2 points of damage to their strength and dexterity.
That is a minus. They get -1 to their piloting now, and 11 damage. Ow.
Ability damage wears off after 1 minute.
Like 10 rounds.
Yeah, that's 10 rounds. I mean, for a race, that's not that long, but it's long enough to get an advantage on somebody.
You could say it'll be gone in 60 seconds.
You could. Oh my god.
I mean, but the rate that I can move this thing.
All right. We're going to be moving maps real quick.
Oh, right. Because the race is continuing on to the next part.
Okay, hold on. I just got to reorganize.
Yeah, now we're moving over to Choco Mountain.
Now we're going to the right. Because look, there's a bridge.
Well, I can't see anything because I still see the beach.
Okay, 1 second. There we go.
There we go.
There's the bridge. See? Bridge. Woo!
It's incredibly bridgy.
And a specific gap. You know, not that
Anna,
anyone would use it.
Anna, do you have control over the gun,
Over the what?
the cannon?
I don't have. Do I have control over
Yes,
the
you
You
do.
have control.
Then yes.
You have control of the vehicle.
Well, the
Can
thing
you
is,
bel-
I used misfire on it. So if I try to fire it before
Well,
they do,
it's not
it's not.
misfired anymore.
Oh, they did try to use it. Okay, then yes,
Yeah.
I do. Why?
Because maybe we can blow up the bridge after we get off it?
You know what? I like this idea.
Or have them ram into the bridge, which would do more damage than the gun.
Yes.
Why
Okay,
not both?
they're gonna
Alright.
shoot at it and ram it.
Okay,
Right,
I know. I know what I need to do then.
This person is attempting to do a thing for piloting checks. They passed. Let's go.
Even with a -1.
1 second. Damn it. So mad. That -1 actually did the thing it's supposed to.
The first successful spell in the entire campaign.
Why
We're
do you
good.
think I got that gem for our
We're
ship?
good. Okay, they passed. And I had one more. All right, good. I did all my rolls.
All right. I'm gonna try.
Oh my god. They nailed it right on it too. I'm so mad.
This
Ah,
could either go well or poorly. Because I'm gonna. Oh wait. Oh wait, no, that doesn't work.
Are we getting to the bridge in the next in this move?
Well, that's kind of the hope.
we'll see.
Because if we fail to speed up, we don't we just stay in the same lane. So this is a speed up, but it's
Can
also
I assist at all?
but
No.
I
it's
guess I
part
don't
of
need
it.
to.
But it's part of a double maneuver that I'm doing.
So it's -4.
which we pass anyway.
Yeah.
The
So
second
what's the other
action
maneuver?
is also speed up.
I don't think they stack.
Can they not?
No,
Are you sure about that?
100%.
Can I still use that roll for the other thing?
Yeah,
Okay, then evade then.
sounds good.
Just
Ah.
speeding up and drifting through
Well,
across the bridge.
I ask because it, like, for evade, it specifically says if you evade twice, the bonuses aren't cumulative, but it doesn't say that for speed up.
Anna, did you want to do anything while I'm moving these for piloting? Or are you doing something else?
It does say for double
Not
maneuver
this
you can take an action more than once.
Okay, well, we'll deal with it.
I'm gonna let them think that they have control over their car. No.
Okay.
Regardless of how many pilot actions you take as part of a double maneuver, you move forward at most one zone during the chase progress phase.
So we
Mhm.
would move forward once and then twice for each of the successful speed ups.
Yes,
Would be my understanding.
exactly.
So basically, well, so there's no point in doing, or you cannot do a double speed up.
I think the double thing is supposed to be able to do like a speed up and an evade.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean you can do 2 speed ups.
Yeah, we just won't. Like, there's just no benefit to it.
Yeah, there is.
No, there isn't.
Yeah, because you move up 1 as part of the
Oh.
normal move, but speed up moves you up additionally separately.
Okay, so
I mean that's
I
what I
guess they
said a
would
second
stack.
ago.
I guess they would stack. I'm
Yeah,
just
so you do 2 speed ups. Each speed up comes with a built-in move. Only one of those is counted because double maneuver says you only move a maximum of 1. The successful speed up moves you up 1 automatically, separate from your move. So, from my understanding, doing a double maneuver with 2 successful speed ups moves you 3. Does that make sense?
yeah, I got you. It's fine. We still got to resolve the normal stuff first.
Yeah.
And then we'll worry
That's
about
my
the...
understanding of it.
Yeah, I guess it does stack. That's weird.
Yeah, because it says you
Okay.
can take an action more than once.
Yeah, just certain ones don't stack, like evade.
I mean, I could do it.
No, you're good. I think we got it.
Okay, so then it's a double speed up then instead.
Yeah. All right, no problem. All right, first things first. So you're going to let them do their thing. Okay. Combat phase.
I mean, to be fair, like, since I passed both of them, we've just immediately move up too.
I'm just gonna shoot the bridge.
Okay.
You're gonna shoot the bridge before we even get on it?
I mean, you see the damage I'm doing.
I mean, you crit the
never
bridge.
mind.
Crit the inanimate object. That is fair.
I think you just settled some dust that was sitting on it with that pulse.
He wanted it to be clean when we went over it.
That makes so much sense.
That does actually sound like Lucian. I really hate it, but that does sound like it.
All right.
The only thing I saw from a quick search, it basically says 3 zones. Yeah. But,
Yeah.
But that's
No, it
also
makes
just a random person answering a question. So.
I mean, there's nothing specifically noted in the rules that you can't do it twice.
Yeah.
So
Well, it specifically notes that you can, and it doesn't say that there's no.
I mean,
that
the
there's no
only the
stack.
only thing that's questionable is it says, regardless of how many pilot actions you take as part of a double maneuver, you move forward at most one zone during the chase progress phase.
Oh, so we move forward one, like by
okay,
default.
so the chase progress is the one default move.
Right. And the speed up is a separate move from my
That
understanding.
applies after combat phase.
No, that applies immediately.
It says immediately on a success when you do speed up.
Yeah.
And
You
then
attempt a piloting check to get ahead, moving forward one zone immediately on a success.
and then it says the vehicle later moves forward one additional zone in the chase progress phase. So that
Got it.
that immediate move is separate from the chase progress.
All right,
Move.
so this would be the relative positioning now.
Yeah. So
Okay.
three is correct.
So in the shot, realistically, we would probably outpace a shot from like the cannon if they use or if that gets used on the bridge.
You are certainly out of range for your remote control at this point, I think.
How far?
I mean,
Assuming that the grid is correct.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I said don't go too far.
no, you didn't. You said you would control a different vehicle.
There's none close enough.
Yeah, that is the problem with it. The range is just a flat 60 feet. It doesn't scale.
Well, that's why I asked like what the feet rule for lanes was.
Yeah,
if there
that's
was
why I'm
one.
saying if the grid is accurate.
Yeah, the grid will be accurate. So we'll do it that way.
It's fine. If they catch up, I have things I can do. But if not, I have other things I can do still.
Okay. They're gonna resolve everything back here. That's fine.
They're far enough away that I can't really do anything.
Well, that's
Well-
fine. You guys are in the lead.
No,
Well,
that
yeah.
takes too long.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Captain. I'm hitting the gas.
Piloting checks.
I could cast invisibility on our vehicle.
Okay, they're gonna have to do that.
Oh yeah, we did that last time we were in a vehicle.
Yeah, we did.
Failed.
I think it was me that made it invisible though last time. No.
Yeah, because I didn't have that spell back then.
Somebody made it invisible, and it was
failed and
hilarious.
passed.
I was thinking of casting augury, but that's a casting time of a minute. So
Well, because we had the discussion of does that make us invisible or does that just make us floating there?
Yeah.
That
And
works for
we
them.
we determined that it was just we made us also
Fail.
invisible.
Fail.
remember, the buggy has the -1.
Fail. Yep, I got it. Don't worry.
Okay.
Okay, so this happens here immediately. Okay. Anyway, go ahead and do your piloting action stuff.
Oh, that I thought it was something different.
Nope.
Okay.
I rolled all mine.
Oh, well, we we moved the 2 zones forward. Did we also move the
Yes.
also the chase phase?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, if it, okay, I guess I'll keep it up. Well, so speed up. That didn't work, but
That's a normal fail.
right.
With the
Eh.
-4, you can actually fail by more than 5.
On that, yeah, only when I'm trying to double maneuver. So hopefully that one didn't though. But that one I can actually determine after or determine before I make that roll.
Okay. So chase phase happens. So boom and
So
boom.
yeah, so we moved 2 that time.
Yep.
That guy's gonna go up there. Meanwhile, this guy's gonna go here.
Excellent driving, Mr. Dolphin.
Hey.
Combat phase. Unless you guys want to do anything, I can sim all the rest of it. It's not a big deal.
Vehicles are my specialty, Captain.
Um,
You're shooting the bridge again.
No, I'm shooting the passenger or the
Pilot.
driver of the buggy.
Well, you didn't quite hit him.
no.
Probability prediction.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I can just go fuck myself.
About that.
You rolled one worse and half as strong.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll use one of my 19s for an attack.
Sounds good.
Let me press the boop. Boop. And roll. Well, that's a 19 plus 12.
Okay, that'll hit, and then you do 17, so it takes that much damage. Gotta get through the car stuff first. So
hardness, yes. Well, you were targeting the buggy or the pilot?
If I can target the pilot, then the pilot.
I mean, there's a windshield and stuff, so it goes through the car either
Is
way.
the windshield bullet resistant?
You don't think they didn't do that?
Fair.
I also like how I can just will this vehicle to just move faster.
Just shift up. Fast and
All
Furious
right.
style.
So here we go.
I picked up a nitrous
Anna,
tower.
do you want to do anything, or are you just chilling?
I'm just chilling.
Got it. So let's go to piloting phase.
Yep, just out of range.
Failed. And god damn. That was so bad. Ugh, that is so bad. Anyway, the others. They passed. Then
Also,
these guys.
well, so actually, we still get the other speed boost from the previous round. We just didn't get it. We just don't get it immediately. So
So
we are also
you only get the second move if you succeed the roll.
no. Well, I didn't fail the first one though.
You
Or
did
well,
with the
did it fail?
-4 of double maneuver, unless
Yeah,
you already
yeah,
counted
but
it.
yeah, but not by more than 5. So I still get the speed boost. I just get it later.
No,
No, you get the normal move still.
No,
no,
it's
because you move forward one zone immediately on a success.
yes,
Yes.
and then you still later move forward one additional zone in the
Chase
in
phase.
yeah, one additional zone. So like you still move the chase phase.
But
Like
we
you
can only
still move that.
move one during the chase phase because of double maneuver. So you only move 2. One for the chase phase and one for the one successful speed up.
Right, but it still says like you still do move forward one additional zone in the chase progress phase.
Right.
Yes. They're saying
Yeah.
that you get the chase phase movement.
No, it's saying that you still get the speed up, you just get it during the chase progress phase instead of immediately.
No. You get
Yes.
you get the immediate move on a success, and as long as you don't fail by 5 or more, you get one additional zone. So you move up 1 if you don't fail by more than 5. You move up 2 if you succeed the roll.
No, you still move up 2, you just move up during it
No.
during
No.
one additional you always move forward 1 into chase progress.
Mm-hmm.
So the vehicle later moves forward 1 additional zone. If you
That's
don't
in addition to the one on the success.
Yes.
There's no
They're
guaranteed move.
Yeah. They're saying what they're saying is the speed up gives you the immediate movement.
If you succeed.
And then
Right.
additionally you still get the chase movement.
Yeah.
Later,
There's one for the
during the
successful
chase
roll,
phase.
and then there's one that you get by default if you don't fail by 5 or more. And I'm being called away, so I'll be back in a minute.
Mm-hmm. So, piloting check. Okay. Okay. Good. No problem. All right. All right. So, okay. I don't have a screen for this, but you guys get through this screen, right?
Right.
And once Spar gets back, we'll do some extra things here. So,
Are we going like up and around the corner or like?
yeah. We're moving off the screen. I just don't have a standby setting. So,
Yeah, are we going that way? That way or East or north?
we're gonna use new maps next week. So, don't worry.
Yeah. It was just for headcanon. We're like drifting around drifting around the bend. Also, because of the way we're facing, I imagine we've been doing this entire race backwards.
I'm back.
All right. So we moved off the screen. You guys are in the lead. So you will have a bit of a ahead in the pole positioning
Mm-hmm.
for tomorrow.
Oh, that's all of the race for today?
Yep.
I mean, technically, or oh
Two
no.
screens.
Well, I think I was
It
at
took
one
most
point.
of the day.
At one point, I think I was actually two zones ahead of the buggy, which
Yes, you
technically
were.
means that we escaped from them.
Technically, but you know.
What the fuck is this you posted, Bailey?
So is that all for tonight?
Yeah, we'll just end it early because I know Spar has some stuff to do,
Mm-hmm.
and there's really nothing much going on. Next week we'll finish this up.
All right,
Ooh.
cool.
So unfortunately, we'll cut it a bit short just for tonight, just because people have stuff going on tomorrow.
Yeah, I gotta get up early.
So
Yikers.
And I didn't sleep well last night already, so
all right,
Double
well,
yikers.
good job, everybody. I will see everybody next week.
mm-hmm.
I wish y'all all good